Hey guys, BJ from Christie's RV today. We're going to go through the Jayco Jay Sport 12SC. Start up front. See there's a large cargo area here for your gas cans, coolers, stuff like that. You have your 20-pound propane tank. You have your manual crank up to lift the roof up. 12-volt battery. You have your manual tongue jack here. Down below the cargo area you have two stabilizer jacks that you can lower down to stabilize the trailer. There's also two at the back I'll show you. Coming on this side, you have your power cord, power adapter on there right now. The venting here is for the back of the refrigerator. As you can see in here, we have 12-volt mode, which is off right now. You can turn that on. We have the AC mode, so off, and then your setting. Or you have the here for your igniter to light it on propane. Simply turn it to ignite, hit the little sparker, and in here you'll see the little light up inside here. That's the little cover that goes back on there. This is it's going to be your slide out. I'll show you that once we lift up the roof. Over here you have your city water connection, so you can hook up your pressurized water hose to that if you're want running water. You have your cable satellite hookup, and this is the exhaust for the furnace. Don't put anything around that. That does get very hot and needs room to breathe. Back here, two more stabilizer jacks. You're not using these to level the trailer, so you want to try to get the trailer as level as possible, and then crank these down to stabilize the trailer so it doesn't rock or tip. And you want to make sure those are down, because once you have the bed slid out, the trailer could tip. So, okay, we have your outdoor speakers. You have your hookup right here for your outdoor stove, which clips onto this, and there's a little bracket that holds it up here. And you just simply, these are all quick connect, you just push it in, just like an airline, and you're good to go. These here are your little clips for the awning. I'll show you that as well. AC outdoor plug. You have your tank fill for your potable water. So you fill that up, and that's for, you can use the water pump if you don't have running water, and you can have water inside the trailer as well. Just a little step. So around the trailer you'll notice there's 6 of these. You just simply fold them down. Unclip them, which allows you to crank the roof up. Okay. Before we lift that up, this is the awning here in the bag. Zippers are here. So all you gotta do is unzipper that, grab the awning, and it rolls out, and then there's a metal frame on the end. So you got 2 poles that will clip into here, that fold out. They clip into these little tabs on each side. Okay, and those poles come all the way out at an angle, and you can adjust them by twisting them. They lock into place, and then you have 2 other poles that fold down, that stake into the ground, and those have pins that you can adjust the height as well. Very simple to use. Here's your crank here. We'll get that cranked up. You'll see the top starting to go up. You notice this little green wire here? What this is your limiter strap. So once the trailer gets to the maximum height, that'll be nice and tight. That means that's it. That's the top of how high you need to bring the top up. Okay, the roof's lift all the way up now. And you notice here, that limiter strap's tight, so that means it's all the way up. Before we slide any of the beds out though, you have your bars you have to clip on. they clip into a little slot right there and in the bottom of the bumper. And the front ones, same idea. They slip into there like that, and this slips into there just like that. Same thing on this side. Slide into the bumper first, just like that. And those are in. So we'll do the back first. All I gotta do is just grab the bed there. Slide that all the way out. You'll notice under here, the bars lock into a little tab so they stay stable. Same thing here. You have your slide out. So you grab the handle and roll that out just like that. When you go around the side, you'll notice little tabs here. You just stick them on the Velcro. You have these ones here underneath. And make sure this comes over the corner. Make sure the Velcro's all on underneath like that. Make sure your corner's protected here. Same thing, Velcro under there. And we'll do the front bed. Same idea, make sure those lock in. Your Velcro underneath again. And this one here is all around here, and same thing, you have your Velcro here, like that. And just grab the Velcro here, and that's it. So inside, what you're going to do is you come inside, and both sides are identically the same. So you have your bar here. You'll notice on the end bar there's two screws. They just clip on there and you want to center it between the two screws. And then you're simply going to push it out. Helps if I put it up the right way. So I'm back to that. So let's put that on there. I want to make sure the curve is up. And then there's a little bracket right here that locks into. And that does the same thing on that end. And your slide out has the same thing. So there's the two screws. Just want to clip that in between. And you're going to push out. And this one here has a little bit of a slot to slide it into, like that. And of course, there's those two. And of course you have the other one, which is identically the same. Just like that. And those are all set up. You have your sink, which folds out of place in there. Just like that. You have your table, your backs. Get your stove out. And you have your cushions. And your back cushions go there. Make your dinette. And when that is down like that, that makes your actual bed. This one folds up this way. Same thing. And your cushion's just like that. So there's your dinette all set up. You also have this as the bed, which is also a couch. You just fold that in like a futon, just like that. You have AC plugs on each end. You have a cable outlet there. There's the furnace. I'll show you thermostat, which is right here. So thermostat is just click that on and adjust your temperature. Down below here, you have your AC fuses and your DC fuses, sorry, and your AC breakers. You have your GFI, which protects all the AC circuits on the trailer. So if you come in and it's little light's red, you just reset. You have a fridge right there. Like I said, this is a three-way fridge, so you can run it on AC, DC, or on the propane. You have your stove, which connects outside on the wall, or can connect here with another quick connect, like that. And of course, same as a barbecue, you just turn it on, use your lighter, light it up. Right here inside the dinette is the switch for the water pump. So that's right there. And plenty of storage, cupboards everywhere, underneath everything. Cupboards on each end, cupboards under the bed here, as well as under here. And there's that bracket for the stove. That just slips in and slips under the stove like that and holds it up. And that's pretty much it. And to fold everything down, you're just going to reverse the process. Fold all the bed down. Cushions cannot stay on top because it won't allow the bed to slide over. So you want to tuck the cushions underneath where I pulled them from, under the table and on the floor here. You want to make sure the stove is put away. There's a little compartment in here. Store it right there. Also underneath this compartment, I'll show you, is the access to your water pump. Okay, so put the stove back in there. Just like that. This sink folds over. Again, when you're doing all this, you want to make sure when you're packing your luggage and stuff like that, take note of what has to be folded in, that the slide comes in, and how much floor space there is before you start closing everything. And then your beds, of course, just reverse the process, unclip the bar, push the button in, pull those down, and you can store these just underneath the mattress like that. So you're going to repeat the same process over here, and again with this one, fold everything in, then you can push your slide in and start the process of folding it all in. Slide the beds in, take your bars out, and lower the roof. Once it's all lowered, make sure you put the clamps on to hold everything tight, and you're all set. I also forgot about the door up here. So your door, you just unlatch that. You have two snaps on each side. Careful, it does hang from strings here, so you simply slide this piece out. This is going to slide down and into place, and these go here. So you have your tabs closed there to lock that in, and the bottom has the little flip tabs to hold that in as well. And then to store it, it just folds back up. So you just want to hang it from the strings, put it back up in here. There's a whole little plate to hold it in place, and then your snaps again to hold that up from falling during transportation. Okay, and then this little half door here, you're not going to use that other than when it's closed, so that will just stay open like that, and the other door will sit in place of that. Alright, And that's your Jayco Jay Sport 12SC.